Just because we're in a new era doesn't mean you need to be catchy, clever, and quick to figure out how to generate business. I remember when I had my alarm company and we had that trusty little sign out in front yard. That little sign got us more business than any digital marketing I've ever done. That sign said, these people trust us. And so their neighbors started to trust us too. Things can make a difference. People know you exist. That's half the battle to getting them to want to buy, getting them to want to learn more. When COVID hit, digital marketing became a land of its own. And then there was two separate worlds, digital business and then the world of brick and mortar. People who live in the real world, serving real people in the flesh. What we have come to realize, it's not one or the other. Too many people struggling on both lanes, when the reality is, if you can blend them both, you win. The companies that figure out how to take a digital footprint and replicate it in reality win. Two real challenges to think about. We've all heard of Amazon. Every business that we know also has an online component. Walmart is trying to compete with Amazon. Costco is trying to compete with Amazon. Everybody's got a digital presence. Other thing you have to think about in the real world physical space is the government regulations, their access and their desire to control it. The digital shift, customers expect a quality offline and online experience. That's how they determine the brands that they want to be loyal to and do business with. Most people don't want to find a new solution. They want to live in two worlds. They want to have a company that follows them where they go. Is that what you're doing? We're going to break that down. The government trying to control and squeeze every nickel and dime out of you. Doesn't have to be that way. It's going to require you to think about some things differently. So let's talk about it. So regardless of who you voted for, while you're busy trying to survive, trying to make your business take you from one day to the next, the government is busy trying to tap into your payroll taxes. They're trying to keep contractors from being a thing and make sure that you hire employees. And now they want more payroll taxes. They're trying to tap into your gasoline. There's gas taxes. Now mileage taxes if you live in the state of California and some of the other states. Increasing property taxes. They want more of your home and where you live and what you do. Regulations are there and just literally putting a stranglehold on how you live and how you run your business. What I want to show you is that the reality we're living in says you have to do something different. You cannot just survive on one income stream. You can't just be a physical business. You must be a physical business that has a digital presence that has a physical business. And I'm here right now to have a conversation with you about the brick and mortar perspective. Use that to represent any physical business, anything where you deal in the real world with customers who come to your establishment or literally call you and you go there. You need to be thinking every single day, for every dollar that comes in, how do you get $10 out of it? How do you get $100 out of it? $1,000 or even $1 million ROI? I want to introduce you to the concept of putting a plan together to make that work. So you have to be strategic, you have to build leverage, and you have to master three things: getting more people in the door, getting them to come in the door more frequently, and getting them to spend more when they do come in the door. And that's the game that we're playing. Getting more foot traffic. How are you getting more people in the door in the first place? You need to be creative. You need to find ways to get more people in. So how do you master living in a digital footprint that supports the physical footprint in the world that you're in? Whatever you're doing, however your business is structured, and whatever products or solutions you provide, I guarantee you that there's a way to deliver those outcomes on some level to people who don't live in your zip code, so that people will want what you have, be able to get it digitally. If you're really good at what you do and you know how to position it well, and you've got a value proposition that drives people and moves the needle, I've seen people get on a plane to come to your world. And because we put premium positioning together, premium packages and offering, and a world-class message, people get on a plane to fly to have a VIP experience at this wedding dress shop because they've shown up as a uniquely positioned solution for the problem. And you're no different. We just have to find it. More frequency of purchasing. How do you get people to come back into the shop more frequently? Besides the usual, hey, come and save 10%. Why should you always have to give money away in order to get people to come in the door? If you can afford it, something that is going to reward your people, I'm not saying don't do it. What I'm saying is that shouldn't be the only method, the only means to success to getting people back in the door. What if you continue to solve their problems? What if they come back because they know every time they come to the well, they get their thirst quenched, they get filled up because you are thinking about their solutions? And then you have a mix. Sometimes they come to you and then sometimes you come to them. You bring them a solution that comes via shipping, via mail, via online. All this is about a little bit more thought process, a little better strategy, and understanding that it's not as hard as you might think it is to be able to live in both worlds. Those are the things that are going to help you win. Getting the clients that come in the door, you should be obsessing about their problems, about their desires, thinking about all the ways that will want to get them to come into you, and all the ways that you can reward them for having done so by delivering something in addition to the physical world. Increasing average order value, AOV, the dollar amount per purchase. We as entrepreneurs, as business owners, we spend a lot of our time trying to over deliver. Your customers will spend with you if they are convinced that they're getting the outcome. They're not as concerned with price. They're far more concerned with value. They want to know that you know what they need and that you've designed an experience and a solution, something that will help them win at every level. And they were willing to pay for it if they know they're getting exponential outcomes in return. If you're not maximizing every transaction, you're working twice as hard for half as much. That's no way to win in business. Your job is to ensure the things they need get presented to them. They're not going to take offense, and there's no reason they should. And if they do, you can't be worried about that. And don't think we're asking you to do a whole bunch more. The key is just seeing your way, and then we can show you how to design that business so that it delivers both of those experiences without you having to be the one to make everything happen. Isn't that exciting? That's how you make more money. Having ownership over this doesn't mean you're the one who does it all. Your job is to ensure it happens. So this is why we're launching the brick-and-mortar boardroom. Best of scenarios to be able to help you increase your foot traffic, help you increase your footprint, help you increase your presence as a brick-and-mortar business owner by maximizing what you're doing in the physical world and how to replicate it effectively in the online world. We're going to put you in a room with 10 to 20 of the smartest business owners in the local area so we can collaborate and brainstorm on the best practices and what is everybody else doing to win more foot traffic, more opportunities, increase more buyers, increase the frequency of those buyers, and increase the profitability of every opportunity when people show up to buy, whether it's online or in person. Do you want to win as a brick and mortar business? Then come and join us in the brick and mortar boardroom. And if you would like to host one, even better, we can put one in your business. As long as you've got a conference room or some way to be able to host and entertain, we can bring you more foot traffic. Show them some of the benefits of all the wisdom that we've gained so that you get the benefit of providing more value to more businesses that you network with so they see you as a greater solution provider. There's so many ways for this to win. We want to take hold your hand, walk with you, be on this journey so that you're winning in business. You're being able to maximize your revenue. You become recession-proof, AI-proof, technology-proof, government-proof so that you can win regardless of what happens in Wall Street, because you as the business owner are the backbone of this community, of this country that we're running, and we got your back. Details are below to be able to register for the next upcoming brick and mortar boardroom. We'd love to see you there. If you want a greater breakdown, any more details to help you see how some of these components can work together, as simple as we're talking about it, it's not as complicated as you might want to make it. Watch this video right here for some better concepts, some in-depth breakdown of how to put this into play in your business and watch your business traffic improve, watch your revenue go up, watch your peace of mind increase, and let's change the game.